Okay, class, this is Algebra 1A review, and we are reviewing the order of operations today. So it's just a quick review from pre-algebra. So the order of operations, also called PEMDAS. PEMDAS is the acronym that we use to help us remember what the order of operations are and what order to do them in. So we have PEMDAS written here from left to right. Also, the more common way that I use it is PEMDAS up and down over here. And so you see we have the P at the top, then E, then the M and D side by side, and the AS. I like to write it this way because it helps everybody remember that M and D, multiplication and division, are equal operations. It's not always multiplication before division. And the AS right next to each other helps everybody remember that addition and subtraction are equal operations done at the same time, not one right before the other. So let's review here. The P is for parentheses. The E is for exponents. The M and the D is multiplication and division. The A and the S is addition and subtraction. So that is PEMDAS. P, E, the M and the D are equal operations. The A and the S are equal operations. Okay, here is an example problem where we are going to use PEMDAS. The directions on a problem like this may say simplify or solve. We notice that this is an expression because it has no equal sign, but it has operations and numbers. We can go ahead and simplify it because there are no variables, which means we can go ahead and do all the operations that are listed here. So let's follow the order of operations and work through this problem. So the first thing in PEMDAS tells us to do P. Are there any parentheses here? And we notice that yes, in fact, there are parentheses around the 3 plus 9, so that's the first thing we do. So 3 plus 9 is 12. Now the next thing we see in PEMDAS would be E. Are there any exponents here? In fact, there are exponents. This 5 squared, and the 5 squared becomes 25, because squared means 5 times 5, 2 times. So I'm going to rewrite this so we can see how clearly, just to be more clear, I'm going to rewrite this just to be more clear. So we did the P and then we did the E. After P and E, what comes next? So the next thing is the M and the D. And remember, those occur at the same time. The M and the D, multiplication and division. So we need to go through here and see, is there any multiplication and division to be done? And there is right over here. The 25 times 2 is 50. So once again, I'm going to rewrite the whole problem just so we can see the steps. And then the final step is the AS, which is the addition and subtraction. And we go through here, and that's all that's left is addition and subtraction. So we do that from left to right. So we have 36 plus 12, 48. 48 plus 50, 98 is our final answer. That is an example of PEMDAS. Remember also that when you have a PEMDAS problem, you can go ahead and enter that entire problem into your calculator. Just you have to remember to put in the parentheses, the addition, the subtraction, the multiplication, any fractions, any exponents, exactly as the problem is written. As long as that problem does not have variables in it, you can enter the entire problem into the calculator, if you have the correct calculator, to double check your work. So you can rely on the calculator as a tool. Just remember, don't rely entirely on the calculator. You still have to understand the processes and the operations and the order that they occur. Has helped to refresh your memory on PEMDAS, and we can use order of operations going forward. Thanks.